Okay, I'm down here at the Magistrate and Detention Center. I'm looking for my peoples. Hey, I see Wolfman over there. Nomad, uh, what's going on?
Not a lot. Just taking some pictures.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where's Patrick at?
He's inside the lobby.
Oh, so, yeah. Yeah. Hell, that's him calling now. Hello? Yes, sir, I hear you. Okay, bye. He told me park and come in. They don't let you take no cameras in there, do they?
Well, it's legal to. They'll give you shit about it, but it's up to you.
Okay, brother. So ain't in there with him?
I think so.
Okay, thanks. Hey, y'all. I was talking to Nomad News. I was trying to get down here with trying to get down here with let me turn this stuff off and turn the camera around. Oh.
Chief Jones.
Yes, yes.
We're free. We're free men.
Yeah.
We're free men.
We're free. Yeah, we're free. Hey, Lena. How you doing, buddy? All right, all right.
You're going inside, Damon? Everyone's
Yeah,
inside.
yeah. I am going inside. You coming in with us?
Yeah, it's way too hot.
Yeah, way too hot to be outside of here. Yeah. So that's the world famous Magistrate Detention Center. That's the infamous store people come out of. Oh, public meeting, Texas Penal Code 30.07, yada, yada, yada. You know, so it is what it is. It says no weapons, no smoking, okay. Hey, David. How you doing, buddy? Yeah. I'm live streaming to the private conversation.
All right, so have you reviewed the statute?
Which
Retaliation.
Yeah, retaliation.
get on over here. Get over here in the shade. We'll get you in the shade. Y'all have to talk to each other. I came to read this out here in the sunlight. I don't do that great in the.
There's a couple of people that were talking about you can't be responsible for people on your cat. It's in the law. Yeah. It's covered in the law.
Facial recognition.
3606.
Okay, 3606. Texas Penal Code.
Yes, retaliation.
Retaliation.
A person commits an offense if the person intentionally or knowingly harms or threatens to harm another by an unlawful act. In retaliation, but here's one, retaliation or on account of services or status of another, public service, public servant, witness, prospective witness, or informant. We get down to the part that actually applies. A person commits an offense if the person posts on a publicly accessible website the residence address or telephone number of an individual the actor knows is a public servant or a member of the public servant's family or household with the intent to cause harm or a threat of harm to the individual or a member of the individual's family or household in retaliation for or on account of the service or status of the individual as a public servant. In this section, honorably, police officer, I will skip For the purpose of subsection A1, it is prima facie
evidence.
Of the intent to cause harm or threat of harm to an individual, the person knows public servant, or a member of public service family household, if the actor receives a written demand from the individual not to disclose the address or telephone number for safety reasons, or fails to remove the address or telephone number from the website within a period of 48 hours after receiving a demand letter. So the short version is this. If I'm running a live stream, and I tell somebody, hey, go publish Chief Damon's home address, I've committed an offense. If I'm on a live stream and some random person posts your information, okay, I'm not responsible for that information. There's federal case law and all kinds of stuff on it. But the statute even says you have to give me 48 hours notice. You have to give me a written notice, demand letter saying remove my information, and I have 48 hours to remove it or else.
Right.
Okay. These guys didn't post that information. We know, or fairly certain, it was posted by law enforcement provocateurs, probably Leon Valley police officers themselves, if not somebody from the Fusion Center.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Who, by the way, DPS had intelligence operatives there from the Fusion Center. They're there. We saw the stack of papers on the table in the booking area with all the activists' photographs, personal information, all provided courtesy of the Fusion Center because we were out there peacefully protesting.
Yes, this is exactly what I thought it was, exactly what I believed it was. I seriously wasn't feeling good, and I was wore out, and I had to get some sleep, and then I was worked up about all this, and get some sleep, and tried to raise funds until like 2 o'clock this morning, and have them sent over to Wolfman, so I was running like a fundraiser, and man, they just stayed on my mind, and I finally got to sleep. I don't know, 6 o'clock this morning, got a little sleep, but some people that were in the legal community, let's just say, said need to hold low just a little bit longer and see what's happening, and let some of these things get dropped to no charges, just showing a pattern, and then go document that these charges are being dropped, they're bogus, and drop the. In other words, it's just going to show that the police are the ones that's aggressive. The police are the ones that's being retaliatory.
Live streams, you can clearly see it. I mean, I was 200 feet away, and I didn't get there till after they had already detained everybody kind of sitting down. So I was documenting law enforcement activity from a distance, and the chief saw me, told one of his officers, arrest that man. The officer came over, grabbed me, took my camera, handcuffed me, and I spent 2.5 hours in handcuffs as a witness.
Yeah, we never, in case I forgot to say, never handcuff a witness.
I've never seen it happen.
Yeah.
Unless an officer murders somebody in a car, and then they drag the girlfriend out, handcuff her, and hold her for 24 hours, and handcuff, threatening her.
Yeah.
Her to say that it wasn't the officer's fault. Now that I have seen. But witnesses to, and first off, let's go back up a little bit. Witness to a crime. These threats were made on the live feed. What does my camera have to do with that live feed? Nothing.
There's no evidence.
So there's no reason to see it. The only evidence that camera captured was police misconduct. I gotta go put this in my van.
Yeah, that's your credential, your credentialed media.
Yes, and I was wearing this in plain view on my shirt. Like that.
So they arrested credentialed media. I mean, in other words, there's no difference in you and the Washington Post or the LA Times or the Dallas Morning News or Houston Chronicle. You was a reporter there in a reporter capacity, and they arrested you.
And I told you they thought no. They set me down with the other witnesses.
Yeah.
And after a few minutes catching hell from me about telling everybody you do not have the ID if you're a witness to a crime. And I told people I'm credential media. I'm here covering a media event that you invited media to.
Yeah.
Documenting publications. But take me inside. Then they took me to the booking area, and I sat in there for actually about 2 hours.
Yeah. Well, ethics, you got anything to say other than you're glad to be free? No sleep, tired, wore out?
I'm good. I mean, it ain't doable. It's not like they hoped it would be, that's for sure.
Right,
Just hanging in there, trying to be patient. See when
Right.
these two get out. Right now, they said it's going to be like 6 to 8. I don't know. Yeah, 6 to 8 hours after bond was posted. We're currently at like 9.5.
wow.
Who knows? It could be in a minute. It could be another 5 hours. Who knows? It's the way nature of the system.
And that's for Freeman the Beard and and Bow. Yeah,
Good times. And the nice thing is, gosh, the amount of time we've already had back and forth with a variety of people around here.
uh-huh.
You could have made their problems any worse. They tried to.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing they can do.
So I mean, it's
Things blown up. And it's been
it's a known fact locally the way police treat people, the way they handle things, the way they misconstrue, misapply the law. Yeah, yeah, that's misfeasance and malfeasance of office. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all got anything to add or say? Any thoughts?
Waiting for lawsuit to come around.
Yeah.
They got my phone and my camera.
Did they lock you up or call you a witness?
I'm a witness.
Really? What did you witness?
The cops coming out of the door and grabbing everybody's camera.
Oh, so you're a witness to
Sasquatch.
police misconduct.
I'm Sasquatch.
Yeah, I know, Sasquatch.
And I was just walking down the sidewalk.
Yeah. So you got hauled in for being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They left me outside and never handcuffed me. If I would have asked them, and I believe this wholeheartedly, if I would have asked them,
Yeah.
am I being detained?
Right.
I would have been arrested.
Right.
I believe that wholeheartedly.
Like, that's like I'm ego hurt, butt hurt, whatever they call it this day, means you damage their ego, you question their authority, like, how dare you question my badge and gun, or something like that kind of attitude.
That's what they came out with.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I seen the videos. I reviewed the videos. I sent the videos to a lot of people throughout Texas, especially Texas, but across the United States, and they've redistributed. So I think we're into the hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of views if you put it together, all in 24 hours or less. It is what it is. Yeah, and in fact, go ahead.
To everybody that supports us.
Yes, thank you to everybody.
It's unbelievable support.
Yep. I mean, some people had gave to this auditor, gave to that auditor, the next auditor. They basically went broke giving. Okay. I can't tell because I'm not authorized to say or speak on nobody's behalf, but a few people gave everything they had, and they went and borrowed money on next week's check to continue to give.
I've been using my credit card to help get around. So,
yeah.
That did not drop my charges. Thank you to everyone who was at my bond.
See how grateful and humble these people are. I mean, come on. We knew it's bogus. We knew it's bogus.
We're not anti-cop.
No.
Anti-debt cop.
Yeah, there's
we're pro-police.
Yeah, pro police, anti-bad cop. Pro police, anti-bad cop.
Yeah, they were calling us opposites, and it's like, really?
So they've
I follow the laws.
Yeah, they've labeled you and put you in a box.
Yeah.
and therefore politically they have you boxed in, and they're taking like political action and unlawful police action under the presumed color of law and good faith when it's so blatantly on the prima facie evidence wrong. It's a fraud. And that's misfeasance and malfeasance of funds and resources. And I think the Department of Justice, Division of Civil Rights, on Monday will have an official investigation launched on this. Numerous people have already called and contacted them. People have contacted the Federal Bureau of Investigation's office. They've contacted the governor's office. They've contacted news media in San Antonio, Dallas, Houston, Austin. Some news stories, supposedly, I can't verify this right at the moment, but some people, let's see, somebody gave a donation. I can see it was green. That's all I can see. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, no doubt, thank you. So, but in the United Kingdom, some of their news media over there outlets are picking it up. A couple of guys in Australia picked it up.
Free that Brian guy over there in England too.
Yeah, free Brian in England. Yeah, matter of fact, somebody sent me a specific email from England and said, you know, this is like him. He got hemmed up for using his rights to free speech.
Found guilty, convicted in less than 2 hours.
Yeah.
How does that happen? As a witness, they picked up on the public sidewalk in front of the building.
Yeah.
And they claimed I was a witness, and that they were just going to take my photo and release me. So after an hour of waiting on the detective to take my photograph, I go back and I asked him, so are they going to take my photo?
Right.
No, thank you, thank you, girl, going downtown.
Oh. So it was still the exact information, but they said you're going downtown. Like make an example out of you, to dissuade you, to disenfranchise you of your civil rights, your inalienable rights, to basically take a punch at you psychologically, to physically batter you, plus whatever physically, but psychologically batter you so that you'd never come back there again, to scare the living crap out of you, to scare the living crap out of their citizens. You know, the other day, I don't know if y'all seen it, but we had people pulling up in the parking lot. Some of these people was local citizens, and they wanted to know what was going on. And they basically, different people said different things, but it all boils down to, we knew this, but we didn't know it. We knew it, but we didn't know exactly. We didn't know who was doing what. One guy, he knew the mayor personally. He knew her husband, which is an attorney. He said he knew people that had been on the council, and I think he still knows somebody in the council. And he said, you know, this is outrageous, and he knows a lot of other citizens. So be it Monday or the next council meeting, they're going up as the local residents that pay the local taxes. Everybody pay taxes, okay? Just like I bought stuff there, right? I bought stuff in that jurisdiction, so I pay taxes, okay? Consumer good taxes.
Well, that's like at their last city council meeting that they had.
Yes.
They wouldn't let anybody from outside of Leon Valley speak.
Well, that's unlawful. Anybody from anywhere, even if they're a tourist from Honduras, a foreign country, showed up there and, you know, wanted to speak, then they should do it. They don't even have to be a citizen of the United States. They're just on a visa to visit. They have a right to speak because while they're within the boundaries of this country, the constitutional laws apply to them, you know? And this is a chartered city. It has a city charter issued under the legislature of the state, and it operates under that charter. It's incorporated. It has a charter. You know, it gets into a lot of legalities, but they're an entity that's approved by the state of Texas. the state of Texas can revoke that charter and revoke that corporation for just cause, and stuff like this here is what could get it vaporized.
Too hot to something grease.
Yeah, too hot. There's a big tire out there. There goes a San Antonio police vehicle, San Antonio police officer. Again, this is the magistrate and detention center. So they're at least, all the bond was been posted, so they're at least 3+ hours behind releasing. So they was talking up to 6 hours for releasing, and right now they're at 9 hours and something. Let's see. This is penal code 30.07% to this. Trespass by a license holder with an openly carried handgun. A person licensed under this chapter may not enter this property with a handgun that is carried open. So it's basically it says carried openly. So you could enter the center, but you'd have to carry it concealed. That's my understanding of it. That's my reading of it. Based on my training at the police academy in Texas, that was the way I would understand it. So I'm gonna go back inside and give y'all a look-see around, but I'm not gonna be talking in there. I don't want to be real obvious. Let's see. Somebody dropped me some more change. Thank you. I guess that sheriff's getting off duty to go get in his car. So I'm going inside. Like I say, I can't say nothing, but y'all can watch and you can talk to yourself. Man, that's how I'm talking to you. So, no, yeah, we the entire place feels waiting on our people. Wow. So supposedly people are supposed to get out. The way they explained to me was after they posted the bill, it would take 6 hours for them to get out. After the bill was posted, which was 7 a.m. this morning. That's what I think they school said. Okay, at 7 a.m. They were both posted at the same time. Okay, now it is 3 o'clock in the afternoon now.
3:30.
3:30. So that's 7.5 hours. 7.5 hours that they were supposed to be released.
So it's way past.
Yeah. So I mean, wait a minute. Let's see. They had 6 hours. That would put it to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay. So 1 to 2, 2 to 3. That's 2.5 hours. So they're 2.5 hours past when they said they'd let them out.
But the one thing is that with the glitch, with the valve, I hope that does not reset the time. You know what I mean?
Well, did they give Val another charge? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Because he was in at the same time as he got out.
Yeah. They all went in at the same time. They all went at the same time, but they were released at different times. But, I mean, is it really accidental, or are they consciously making some wait longer?
Yeah.
You know, try and push it up the line, so to speak. Oh, what's that lady there? Yes.
I believe they have a started charge. Or if that has anything to do with it.
Well, not that I know of. I mean, you know. So,
It's all kind of stuck to it. Like where school is. Like school or whatever. Diet.
okay. I can't hardly see nothing in here. Even in the shade, I can't hardly see nothing. I want to go on the record saying I can't see this, and I've got over 20 people with a wrench. So the people with the wrench can do whatever they need to do if there's trolls in here. And this is my lawful disclaimer. I'm not responsible for the content that people put on here because I don't have a control to stop it. I do not have a control to stop it. I have volunteer helpers that have a wrench that they can do things with a wrench to stop it. I call for peace. I call for joy, love. I call for no violence. Zero violence. I call for it. Do not violate Texas state law. Do not violate federal law in any shape, form, or fashion. I rebuke it and refute it on my channel. I can't see this stuff. I'm counting on the good, honest people. We had somebody last night say a really bad thing, and I rebuked him and rebuked him and rebuked him. And it was reported by one of my people with a wrench, a moderator, reported officially what that guy had said. And I've got to get to a computer and find that guy's name. I know what it is, and fix it where he's totally blocked on my channel. and anybody else that does anything wrong I become aware of, I will be blocking them. And I'm going to follow up with my own report as soon as I can get his information to the FBI or to the sheriff's office. And I don't know if they would consider that, I guess it could be considered a state crime or a federal crime. You can't be tried twice, so the state or the feds would have to handle it. But since it's the internet, I assume it would be the feds. But the local people was trying to twist the meaning all out of whack and use things that are not true. Okay, they misapplied the law, and it's like a brainstorm session. Let's get in here and figure out how we can twist this law and get something. They're not out there hollering and yelling, so we can't say disorderly conduct. They've been in here for hours and hours and hours, and nothing's happened. The whole world's saying they're peaceful. They've asked questions. They've been polite. They've been nice. They've opened the doors for people. They said yes or no. So they're not doing anything unlawful. And they're all reporting on this news story. And they're all, as citizens, asking to be treated one way or another in some kind of fair way. I'm going to go over and see the Wolf Man. See what's going on with the Wolf Man. He's probably live streaming also. It is the Wolf Man. I'm live streaming, brother. Are you live streaming also? Hey, y'all. I'm live streaming, you live streaming me. Dueling live streams. Hey, can I sit in your chair on the other side? Thanks, man. Okay, so I'm gonna sit out here with what? Wasting 5 to 10 minutes? Really? Wow, y'all heard that? Say it again, Levi, where they can hear.
I know that they're with the city right now or something like that for his process, but I don't know the exact details. But
5 to 10 minutes they're supposed to be released. Yeah, well they're like 2.5, 2 hours 45 minutes late now. Yeah, so anyway, I'm climbing in here with the Wolf Man.
somebody want to moderate most. Yeah, she took me long ride to Texas. Friday. Well, settle if they accept. What? The fight. It's not a good choice. Nah, I'm either well, see what I gotta do. Hey everybody. I think we're getting close.
Yeah, Wolf Man says we're getting close.
Yeah, close to ball at 7 this morning. It's now 3:30. About 8.5 hours. That's a good long way from this place. After you post bond, that's a long time to wait. My voice is gone. Excuse me, everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're
retaliating and holding it there for some reason. But I've never seen it this long after posted bond.
You know, I want to think this here in the spirit of Theo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What you're saying is truth. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Guys. He's going to be getting out sometime or another. I really believe this is my fault. He really, like, come on. I mean, this is almost 24 hours.
What?
They're getting released right now, so let's hit it, guys. Where's the handle on this thing? Oh, it's up in the corner. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Okay. Big man and wolf man. Okay. All right. Going into the magistrated detention center here again. Y'all know I got to be quiet in there. I don't want to be overly obvious. There's no signs prohibiting cell phones, and it's a public building, and this is a public event. So yeah. Freeman, brother man,
Man, this is.
I love you, beard. Yeah. Boo. Yeah.
This is more people than we had out in Leon Valley. I smiled real big for my mugshot, and they said you can't do that. We'll put you back in the cell if you don't fix your face. And I said, why you want? So you trying to break us down mentally too? You assume that we're guilty. You know, we're just trying to make the best of a real bad situation for us. So, you know, they tried to break us down a little bit too, but we kept telling them, look, we're innocent. We know we are. So just, you know, treat us like human beings.
We've already read the statute. It does not apply. Just like I told you, you're in jail. It does not apply.
You want to talk about retaliation? God damn, come on. We know what the retaliation is.
They're trying to psychologically shoot you in the head where you won't go back.
And I told them when I was in there, I said, look, I'm scared now. I'm scared. You guys have made threats against me, my family.
Yes.
You have made threats against my friends.
Yes.
These are real threats.
Yes.
They're,
Yeah.
They're real threats of harm. So I told
There
them.
he is. Yeah.
I told them, you know, I get what you're doing. I get it.
I took care of you. Yeah, while you was in there, man.
How was pizza?
Not bad. I'll tell you what, that was pretty cool.
That was awesome. They really treat us that
Yeah. So the magistrate's cool.
Leon Valley actually gave us pizza. There's one of the, I think it's a sergeant down there.
Oh, the heavy stick guy?
No, he's a real short guy. And he always treats us pretty good. I'm like, you know, but I told him, but you still put me in a cage. I said, if you were really good, you would stop this right here, right now. You know damn well it's wrong.
Yeah, we had a conversation with a couple of them.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, he had that one guy. I'm like, man, he's always treats me good, but you got to put a stop to it, you know?
We got a lot of donations to help out. You guys want to go get something to eat?
Yeah, let's go eat.
Let's go. All right, take a break. I got the band. As far as we know, your deal has not been towed yet.
Yeah, they,
Hey, look at the top.
you too. Thank you.
Yeah, smell.
No, Miss Freeman, he's not cheating. It's okay.
Amanda says you smell like freedom.
Hey guys, be careful live streaming. If somebody posts
We're
something,
already.
Yeah.
you'll be totally responsible for other people's actions.
It's already happened. They're trying to post on my channel.
I'm sure.
Comments. I mean, they're doing all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, a guy come in on mine last night and did it, but I rebuked him openly, and we reported him. Okay, so if you're responsible and you see a crime, what do? You report it.
Well, here,
So we reported it
you know, here's
since
the
they
thing
call
too.
it a crime.
I wanna hire a PI.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pick a place. Let's go.
What are you guys hungry for?
Yeah,
Dude, I'll eat anything. I mean, anything is better than that mush they gave us in there. So.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that'll work. Man, this is amazing, guys. Thank you. I love you all. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, put out. Tell what
I
you're.
said thank you. This is amazing, guys. Thank you. I love
Hey.
you all. Thank you.
I was on my channel a week ago. They got him now at 850 subscribers. Somehow it grew and grew, and we only get almost $3,000.
Yeah.
Take care of everybody.
And I run a marathon from 10 last night to 1 in the morning, sending people to his channel to give. They were going to give to me. I sent them to him so we could get the bail money up for you guys. Now, hey, what I want to know is you're going to have a lawyer and stuff. Give out your PayPal or something. Give out. How can people help you out?
I think it's. I don't know it.
Okay, is it over on your page?
Is there any mods that know it? I don't.
Yeah.
I think it's Real James Freeman.
Real James Freeman.
At PayPal.
At PayPal.
I'm not sure.
He's
honestly.
not sure.
Yeah. Well.
Look, one of my moderators, I got like 23 of y'all. One of y'all look up James Freeman's, look up his information and put it out there so people can help donate to the cause for James Freeman and Bio. Go find out how to help Bio and the other guys too. I mean, I don't want to single nobody out, but some people don't know who one or the other is.
Yeah. Bow.
Do you? Hey, do you guys?
Yeah. Again.
Yeah, they need new phones.
You should invest in AT&T. I mean, let's just buy some stock. I mean, you may as well. T-Mobile, something.
Yeah, Samsung.
So,
Samsung and Apple.
do you know what your PayPal link is?
I think I do. I think it's on the website. I don't know.
Okay, he's gonna. Y'all go to Miles' website and look for his PayPal. He needs a phone and he needs a lawyer. Okay, and funds for everything we can't think of. Thank you. Hey, yeah. Give them the people up. Yeah, guys. Out. Okay, y'all. We're gonna go somewhere and eat. I don't know where. Oh, look, there's $14 on here on my thing. If y'all drop any more money, I'm gonna put this $14 and anything else anybody drops in here to help pay for the food for the activists. Y'all, whatever y'all put in. They heard Freeman was out there coming back to get him. So anything y'all can do to give $1, $2, $3, anything you can give. It don't matter. Anything you can give, well, I'll put it towards the food bill for the activists. I don't know where we're gonna go eat. If I find out, I'll tell you so that so if we got any local fans, y'all can get up with us. Don't quit.
You guys are amazing. Amazing. I don't even know what to say to you.
If you don't like me, give some money to Wolfman's thing to help buy some food for some people tonight. Some people are broke, but they want to celebrate. Yeah.
Are you buying dinner for everybody tonight? Wolfpack, give me ones if you're buying dinner for everybody tonight. Whataburger. I've got some money in my pocket right now.
There's like 18 people here that's got to eat. So, that's going to be around the $180, $200 mark. Depends on where we go. Depends if we're getting a Whataburger meal deal or actual food. thanks for the $14 no matter what. We love every dollar, every dollar, every dollar. Look at that beautiful train over there. Look at that beautiful train. Somebody else looks like drops of money. I can't see how much it is. Whoever you are, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and God bless you. Yeah. Everybody that's dropping any money to help pay for the people, the 18 people that's going to eat. Let's see, who somebody dropped something again, didn't they? Let me see. Let's say $50. Get something. Man, I can't see these names. Whoever's dropping this money, please, mods, keep the names. I mean, I want to give recognition. I mean, if you give $1, I want to shout you out. You give 100, I want to shout you out. Anything in between? Oh yeah. Okay, they said we're going to Denny's. Okay. Yeah, big thanks to y'all. Big thanks. So far, I got $92 towards our meal. That's good. Hey, there he is. He said that's good. All right. Yeah, Wolfman's going to put in some, and I guess between Wolfman and me, we're gonna be able to pay for dinner. So yeah, you too. All right. Well, yeah, we're getting funds up to pay for everybody's food at one time. Yeah. That's Levi, y'all. Mr. Brother Man Levi. Let me get in my truck here. I ain't from here, so I don't know where nothing is. Oh. God provides. God provides. That's my motto. God provides. How does he provide? Well, he could have brought a Brinks truck up here and gave us some gold bars. He could send y'all and do donations, which looks like what he did. Oh, let's see here. Oh, let me. I want to keep this going as long as I can. Oh, I can see and hear a little bit. 612 people watching. 92 bucks raised. All right. I probably halfway there close to it. They said Denny's. Now, Denny's ain't the cheapest place, and it ain't the most expensive. That guy pulled it right behind me where I couldn't back out. Dang, that's like a county car. He bucks me in. So I go out this way. Y'all can't see it, but I'm going out this way. There's no News Now Houston and Levi and all them. Freeman's going with New Houston. Free at last, free at last. God Almighty, we're free at last. You know what? Let me get this camera fixed up here. Just shooting straight. And this is from my heart, okay? You're not free till all of you is free. So there's a part of me that was in jail with these guys in spirit. So I'm following behind Patrick and he's following behind News Now Houston and Freeman, and they're following behind Todd, XDSA Press. So we're out on the deal. See, I didn't want to give it away. I was still here, and I was at an undisclosed location because I didn't know what was going to happen, and I didn't want to risk getting arrested unnecessarily. But see, at this point, the charges have been dropped on all these different people. And because these charges have been dropped from all these people, we're having to come down here to the bondsman because they got to check in, sign their things. Alamo City bail bonds. Just giving them a shout out that they were working with us, and trying to help us. And so I guess this is the one. I don't know for certain. But Todd, Jack, over to you certain people. So at any rate, the crew is here. Oh, well, I guess they went in Alamo City bail bonds. There's cowboy bail bonds next door. So, well, no, I assume I'm going to Alamo City bail bonds. Okay, all right. This ain't water as y'all can see. However, I did drink 2 or 3 bottles of water just prior to leaving, just in case of lack of hydration and all. You know what I'm saying? I got to turn some expensive. It's 103 degrees right now. 103 degrees. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm not going inside myself, well, I could fix this here. The more I gotta push this baby around, the worse it gets. The reason I'm not going inside the bail bond place is hold camera closer to you. Well, I can't. I got it in a stand, but I can turn down the blower here. I'll suffer a little bit for y'all and burn up a little bit, but I gotta have some air. It's 103 outside. I don't have to be 60 in here, but 70 or 75 will suffice. Okay, so here's the deal. Rescued by Mary is a troll something. Okay. Look here. I gave 23 wrenches out yesterday. So put on seatbelt. Just for the record, and some people are new and don't know it, I have a medical exemption. A medical exemption. I'm not required to wear one. Have a medical exemption from a licensed medical practitioner, medical doctor, whatever the right word is. Okay. Van Mary. Okay. Well, look, I know that every time I go on here, certain little people in costumes watch me. Now, there are people across the country that's honorable, very honorable men and women in uniform called police. I'm handling it. Okay, right on. That's what I'm talking about. It ain't all the time, and it's not 100%, but you can pretty well say with 23 people with a wrench, you're going to get 1 to 5 of them in here at a time, and it's going to be hard to be in here without one. So why I'm saying that is, there was about 3 or 4 people last night that wanted a wrench. Okay, I have to go back and look at that chat to recall the names. because I don't know. I'm being honest. I just don't know who it is. You know what I'm saying? Uh, okay. So you know what? Oh man, it's hot out there. 103, standing in the sun like I did the other day. Let's see. Yeah, I am just about as positive as I can. Chief Slugvago, Slavigo. I don't really know how to pronounce his name. I think I probably got it right once or twice. And yeah, somebody on here. Hey, Chanlin, somebody put it on here. Chief Slugovich or something like that. And I understand their animosity by calling him Slugovich. And somebody called him a Chief Slug, like a snail. Chief Slugafist. There's people calling him all kind of things. I get it. People are frustrated. People are really off their rocker dang near for police abuse of power, excessive force, unnecessary force. The civil rights lawsuit claims will probably be very, very, very enormous. Excuse me. Freeman is out. Yes, I had him on the live chat here. He is out. I talked to him. Chief Slugovich. Okay. So that's your free speech. You know what I'm saying? That's your free speech. That's so new. What's happening? You want to sit here in the air conditioning?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Just push stuff over. Hey.
He's live.
Yeah, I'm still live. So they've been looking at my ugly mug. Now they can look at a beautiful lady and another guy. Hey, y'all got anything you want to say to anybody out there?
Just another guy.
Just another guy and beautiful lady.
Yeah. It's a good moment in a crappy situation. Everybody's finally out, so we're just happy right now. We're trying to celebrate. Just be happy for a minute,
Yeah, be happy for a minute because people have to get lawyers or pro se, whatever they need. But, so far as I know, everybody right now is going with a licensed state bar attorney to represent them individually or collectively. Or some may go individuals and then the others go collectively. You can do it more than one way. But that's for the attorneys to advise them what to do or not to do. Oh, my hand keeps dropping down. Let me put this back in the holder. Oh, that one had to hold it. And let me try and get it around. That way it can get everybody in the frame. At least a little bit. We'll have the guys on the outside. You're sandwiched in. You can't go nowhere. We're going to steal you from Pat, and we're not going to let him have you back. Unless he treats you extra, extra good. And hey, somebody dropped a $30 donation. I didn't see your name. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And in case I didn't tell you, thank you again. Yes, we interviewed Freeman and James Freeman and Clash with Bao. We interviewed both of them when they come out. We interviewed...
He's inside.
Yeah, it's inside. We interviewed them when they came out. Talked to XSA Press.
Retaliation.
Yeah, retaliation. I tried to interview anybody and everybody that was arrested for a peaceful protest for exercising their First Amendment right. Okay, so when you get down to it, the chief yesterday, I watched this. I watched this probably 5 times last night. You know, they talk about we're watching y'all on the videos. Okay, well, good. We're watching y'all too. Okay, and we're rewatching videos. Okay, and the chief specifically come out, and the first thing he did is exactly what he was taught in the academy to do. You know what he was taught to do? Here it goes. He was taught to say, "Welcome to this city," so that he quote put down the alarm.
The political part of
Yeah,
it.
the political part. Welcome, you know, here, and we support your First Amendment right. Okay, so it was sounding
Yes,
like
I am.
we were going to we're backing you up on that. We're doing something else. No, that is a pre-textual, premeditated arrest in retaliation for the First Amendment, because it wasn't just any First Amendment, and if it had been another type of First Amendment, there's probably a 90% chance they would have let it fly. But when the First Amendment had to do with them, and it was exposing their wrongdoing and their corruption, exposing and bringing up the chief's old past of cheating on an exam and getting fired, and how fortunate he was to actually get the job where he got it, and it come with pre-existing conditions that he had to meet, like get this degree, yada yada yada. And we know people who have very serious, what's
There's people saying some weird things.
they are.
Keep going, Chief. Keep going.
Oh,
Go ahead.
so anyway, basically, they're saying that there is some issues with the degree that he is seeking in some way, and dealing with his GPA and misusing his office and or a bribe to get it. I am told that there is hardcore evidence of that. Okay, and I have asked to see that, and I have been told that that will be provided to me. Now, when it is provided to me, I will share that with you. That's a really closely guarded piece of information, and whom has it is guarding it very closely. They wanted it to get out
This
there.
guy's gotta go. Damn.
Oh, you could do that?
Yeah. Your mods don't have to do it. I mean, it's hard to catch it when you're talking, because,
Oh,
well, no, I mean, not you. I'm just saying, like, whenever
hey,
yeah, you
you got a wrench, and then you got this too, so you're on double duty.
yeah,
Hey, don't let him miss nothing now, y'all.
I can't follow all that. When I do see it, I try to get it. but-
That's why I try and get a bunch of mods on there, cause can't no one man or woman catch it all. Okay, now I have medical doctors and psychologists behind the scenes that tell me things that they witness by people's body language and the words they use and their verbiage and so forth and so on, right? And one of the psychologists specifically said he's exhibiting. Now, this is a doctor now, okay? This ain't you or me. A highly trained 30-plus year doctor says, I see in his psyche that he's a bully, a control freak, a super alpha male. That's why he couldn't just be a police officer. He had to try and go up in the ranks and picked a large agency, and when he couldn't make captain, he cheated to do it. So he will cheat, and said if somebody cheats it goes to the mentality of a thief. Okay, stealing your rights. He said, do you make the correlation? He was stealing a grade, stealing a test score. He will steal your rights, which means arrest you, push you away, tase you, shoot you, whatever. You just don't know to what limit he'll go because his moral compass is broke. So a psychologist broke it down. They says and make aware, which I already knew this, but him telling me made it even better. He said when he come out and said, "Welcome to Leon Valley," he was trying to dispel the alarm, and he knew that this would be in front of a jury one day, and he wanted to come off as the nice guy, okay, saying welcome and we support your First Amendment, where he can say, see, I even told them I support their First Amendment. But if you say you ain't gonna hit somebody, but you do it anyway, do your actions count or your words count? Actions count louder than your words, okay? So he throwed everybody in jail, and everybody was arrested. And let me make this clear. In the Texas Police Academy, they teach people. They teach the officers. They teach them. They teach them. When you detain a person, any man or woman or child, for any longer than is absolutely necessary to do what you have to do, they have been arrested. If the person in their mind believes they're arrested, they're arrested. So the only way would be a limited 2 to 5 minute trying to talk back and forth and then say, okay, go. Then that would probably really fall into a limited detainment, and that would probably not be an arrest. And they said, just like if you go up and you're gonna write a ticket to somebody, okay, or you're checking their license, you stopped them for a traffic stop. Okay, here's the deal. Once you have enough time to write the ticket and you present it to them and they sign it, you can't keep making them stay for a drug dog to come go around their car. Now, if you were actually in the process of checking their stuff and writing the ticket, okay, and a drug dog can get there before he finishes the ticket and he doesn't delay writing the ticket, it's the normal average amount of time it would take to run you and write a ticket. If it takes longer than that, and you've been on the side of the road, he could have wrote the ticket, it's been 15, 20 minutes, now it's 30 minutes, and then here comes this canine dog up, and he conveniently goes and walks around your car, and he finds anything. That is called poisonous fruit of the tree, or poisonous fruit. That can't be used against you, but he'll still arrest you, and he'll still put your car in jail. So you and your car will go to jail. And it's a premeditated, pretextual arrest and or traffic stop and or misuse of canine, okay? I've been on cases where I really, really, really believed somebody had dope. I really believed it. And it ain't like it was a faint smell. I mean, it was a hardcore smell, and I was giving them a chance to, come clean, and we can probably squash this right here, okay? But if they got one drug, that might be all they had, and they may have a joint, and I wasn't worried about a joint, you know what I'm saying? But if they had that, maybe they got a rock, maybe they got cocaine, I don't know. So
Can I pause you for a second?
Yeah.
Do you have any mods on here? You have very many?
I have 23, but there ain't none on here right now.
No.
I think they're watching. Some of them. If somebody's doing something wrong, take them out. You know how to do it, and you'll have to teach me how to do it.
Yeah, I'll show you. It's
Yeah.
hard to catch what.
Yeah.
I can recommend you a few that are on here, but you can't make them a mod right now. I don't believe. Let me just see.
On that little
You click on their name.
picture, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And then I think.
Like that. See, and you can do all those options.
Okay.
And I'll show you how to make somebody a mod later. You can't do it from here.
Yeah, but I have to have a full computer to do that.
Or you just go to. You can use your phone. It's a little trickier, but you can still use your phone.
Okay. Righteous information.
Yeah, China Lynn's a good mod.
Oh yeah. And she's on a lot. There's y'all's boy.
There's Pat.
No, don't. We're trying to hide from him. Lock the door. Lock the door.
Oh, Bal's coming out. Pat's out. Some random guys.
What?
Hi.
on?
I was keeping your people cooled off. They were getting mad at you.
It's are they done?
Yeah, we're going to Denny's.
All right.
Let's go get in the car.
Alright.
Uh,
We'll see
good
you then.
guest starring on this episode of Chief. I'm out of here, guys.
Okay. I'll
Turning on the heater.
Yeah, you turn on the heater. Turn off the heater. That seat'll be hot, won't it?
See you, Denny's.
Okay. Let me see what's going on here. There's various Denny's, so I don't know which one they're going to. Piggy, oink, oink. Well, let's see. Why Denny's? That place is terrible. Yeah. I don't know. China Lynn Mod. Yeah. What's his name's going to show me how to do it with my phone later. Or, this is the or, the second option is, when I get to the computer tonight or in the morning, then I'll try and put more mods on there. I may have to put 50 on there by the time it's over. I mean, who knows? Who knows?
Are you going to Denny's too?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit your ride with you. That's cool.
Yeah. So hit the ride with me.
I can't handle Patrick's driving.
Patrick's wild, ain't he?
His driving, man. God.
Oh. I gotta get turned around. I don't know where the...
Just follow David or Todd. That'd be your best bet.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, is get turned around here where I could follow them. So we're all done over at the Bell Bonds place. So this is, which way they turn, to the left or right?
I think to the right. To the right. There they go.
To the right. With a red light. To the right. Okay, so Playa.
They're getting.
That'll be my new word. Playa.
They got caught up at a red light, so you should be able to get them.
Yep, but since we're down here with all the popos, they're sheriff's deputies. So
they got the central precinct right across the street.
Yeah, they're usually the majority of deputies are usually way more back than city police. And part of it comes from the tradition of people have a lot of respect for the sheriff in most counties. Not everywhere, but most counties. The second thing is the sheriff is elected. And if you're elected and your deputies go out and act like city police, then he'll tell them go get a job with the police department because you ain't got a job here no more. I mean, put it this way, a deputy arrests somebody that's a screwed up thing. It was an honest mistake. He could still get the can, by the sheriff. But people have made mistakes before.
We lost them, so here comes David in the left lane out.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Get on his 6.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We're gonna 6 him.
There he is.
Yep. Be putting in something, so we should have it, and then of course we'll be a big boy, so customary would give a 15% tip. We get really good service, we'll throw it up to 20. I mean, people don't want us to treat people bad. I mean, they count on us to be good. Oh God. Yo. Yeah, yo. Ho ho ho. But one thing's for sure, before I ever seen Bow, I used to say yo a lot. I don't even know where I got that from. I think it was fast to punch on the thing and somebody'd say something, and instead of saying yes, I'd say yo. Instead of I'd say yo, something like that. And sometimes I'd be funny and I'd hit it 2 or 3 times, so I got to where I was going, people tell me yo, yo, yo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's an addictive personality. You hang around him, you start talking like him. But he's a gentle guy, you know. I mean, he's a righteous dude. For real, for real. Do.
Yeah, Val's a good guy.
Yeah, Val's a good guy. There was nobody there that was a bad guy. Or there was a guy, or a girl guy.
A girl guy?
A girl guy, yeah. Or whatever.
Look at Patrick, man. That's why. Oh my God.
He's
swerving like crazy.
He's a really curious driver. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
We're live, and we don't want to say something different than that. He's curious. He's a strange one. Oh yeah, hey, you can.
I was
trying to get this thing to twist around to you. There you go. So if somebody says something that ain't right,
peekaboo,
that ain't true, well, you know what to do.
That was quick. If you caught it, you caught it.
What?
Somebody asked me to smile.
He's trying to keep.
He's
up
trying
with
to swerve all over the place and get a ticket.
Right. Well, he's doing something he shouldn't. I'll almost say it. And so that's making him not drive the best that he could. Selena is a hell of a lady to have to stick in there with him. But hey, I told him that on live TV. I told him in person. And she'll go, yeah.
I mean, people have opinions on everybody.
Yeah,
I've got Pat's back 100%. He's just young. He's full of energy. He's not about no bullshit. People have their opinions. He's a good friend.
Yeah, he is.
But he does piss me the hell off sometimes. And
yeah, he's like
excuse my language.
Yeah, he's like ADHD. For real. He really will forget things in 2 seconds sometimes. Or I'm talking to him and he gets it, but then something distracts him and then he wants me to tell him again. I'm like, okay, but you got to start paying some attention to what I'm saying.
Well,
I can't repeat everything.
There's usually a lot going on, so
yeah.
It's hard to stay focused sometimes.
Right. I told him this, and it was the truth then, it's now, and I said, look, just figure out what's important in your life, figure out what's irrelevant, cut out the stuff that's irrelevant, which is the same speech I give to a lot of people. If it's irrelevant, cut it out. If it's relevant, then figure out how to manage it and how to schedule it. And when things are bad, learn how to.
His network was at the release door today, so I don't know if the story's going to be picked up. He straight up said that, but there's definitely some attention on it from mainstream media.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Okay. Okay, so here we go. Pull it in. Pull it in. Pull it in. Oh, he's saying to go down this way. Pull in on the side, I guess. There ain't no way to get in here. See, send me somewhere we can't get in.
Maybe.
We're going to have to go down here and make a turn. Come to a complete stop. All that stuff. Come in here, another stop sign. Make a complete stop.
Who needs to be taken care of? Who's trolling, guys? Let me know. Let me see somebody I trust. Tell me who's trolling. Wow.
All right.
We're about to be in here eating, guys, so I have to take care of the trolls later.
We'll have to take care of the trolls later.
No bad ones right now. Alright. MAGA CAG 2020. Alright. We're here at Denny's, guys.
Yep, so we got to go, y'all. It's been real and it's been fun. It's been real fun. Thank you. God bless you for your prayers. Thank you and God bless you for the bucks. God bless you and thank you for everything you've done. The phone calls you've made, etc., etc. Yeah. Y'all say goodbye now. I give y'all a minute. I got to get out. My benefactor has made arrangements. I can't get that money that's on there for 6 weeks that y'all donated today, but I got the righteous bucks. Another method. I got the righteous bucks here, so that I can help pay for this food. I mean, y'all paying for the food. I'm the delivery man. I'm paying for the food. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. If y'all want to give something on my PayPal, yo, it's all good. Y'all got my PayPal link. I gotta unplug this and get in there, or they won't take my order, and I won't be able to eat till tomorrow. Yo. So keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know my PayPal. PayPal me / Damon Jones, capital D, capital J. That's over. If you go to my channel and you go about, it gives you my link and then my email. You can email me a question or a statement. I got about 6 people off the chat last night emailing me. I've actually had about 40 to 60 at a time, and then sometimes I go a day or two and there's nothing. Okay, y'all, I'm fixing to wrap up. Woo! Okay, so long, y'all.